Hey guys, Cole here. It's February 16th. I just got all my gear ready to rock for the next 2 days. I got off of work, so I will be pre-fishing for Battle on Bago. I decided to take a little video explaining what type of baits I will be using and the poles that I use. So I have two main poles that I use out on Bago. This right here, which is my favorite, is a Shields Tournament Series 32-inch medium heavy. The second is a Fenwick Elite Tech Ice, and it's a 28-inch medium. Now, I like to have two different size poles and two different actions handy at the ready at all times with different color baits on. The reason I do this is because this pole, the 32-inch, has a quicker tip. So when I do that quick twitch action, it gets a little more spring into that jig and wrap, which makes a little more flash, whereas this pole, the 28-inch medium, will be a little more flexible throughout the whole body of the rod, which really allows me to do what I call the pancake flop, and that's basically where I just rip it up as high as I can and let it fall. And then when I do that little twitch, it gives it a more subtle up and down rather than a quick snap. And some days that can be the difference between catching fish and not. So I like to have these poles at the ready. Now, a big question I get is, how do I tie on a jig and Rapala? And what I do is I tie a barrel swivel onto my main line, which is then connected to about 18 inches of the same line, not a leader line, but the same line, which is then connected to a snap, a fast snap. And the reason I do this is because when you're working that jig and wrap or a slender spoon, Castmaster, whatever bait it is, those big baits will twist up your line. And a barrel swivel will help tremendously with that. So definitely a good idea. Then the fast snap at the end I like to use because it has an open loop, which I feel gives it more action. Some people disagree with that, but I like it. And also, it's called a fast snap for a reason. I can take a bait off in about 2 seconds and have another one on in 5, which can be huge if I have a school of walleye coming through and they will not hit a certain color bait. So I believe it's a huge advantage to use a snap. Now that we're through with the poles, I'm going to show you the different colors of jig and wraps that I use on certain days and why I use them on those days. Alright, so here's a little assortment of the jig and wrap colors that I use. If it's a bright sunny day, I will tend to use colors such as the Fire Tiger here. Anything natural like black and silver, gold and black, or right here, and orange and gold. Now, if it's a dark, cloudy day, I will tend to go to these little guys right here. That is a orange and pink UV. These baits are very, very bright in the water, and they work well on Winnebago. Other good colors, basically all the time. Right here, this is the Fleet Farm Special. That's been pretty hot this year and also almost impossible to find, along with the Clown here. You can get all these baits at Fishtails, and I'll put his logo up on the screen here in a second, along with coffee, minnows, and most importantly, advice. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he will be opening at 4 a.m. Make sure you get there early. They're predicting 6,000 to 7,000 people on the ice this year, and if you're going off of merit, trust me, you're going to want to get there early. So yeah, go get your bait and tackle, coffee at Fishtails, and make sure you talk to him. He'll tell you where the fish are at. Thanks for watching, guys, and I wish you all a safe, successful battle on Bago. Be nice to your neighbors. There's going to be a lot of them.